Hi, I'm Jose Soto, and this is your Daily Dose. I talked about this before, and I want to reiterate this, and I want to really just let it all out about social conservatives. You see, I have nothing against these people. Just like I have nothing against a person with lower mental IQ or lower mental capacities, or somebody that is basically having emotional disorders, mental disorder. You see, you have to feel sorry for people who have these draconian ideas of how you should live. It's fine if you want to live that lifestyle, that Puritan lifestyle that some of you probably might even get turned on by that kind of stuff. I don't know. To each his own. I mean, that's what made our country good. Not the best, not perfect, but good. That each person can choose the way that he or she would live and what kind of family they would have. I'm not saying that being gay is a choice. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that regardless of your sexual orientation, of your race, or your creed, your nationality, your ethnicity, your sex, if you were born a man and now you're a woman, doesn't matter. You have a right to be left alone in this country. You have a right to your freedom and to your liberty. But these little social conservatives don't think that way. I mean, visit their websites. Look at what they write. Look at these ex-gay groups. Look at this truth of homosexuality, this fringe right-wing group of social conservatives run by Peter LaBarbera. Look at WorldNet Daily, full of social conservatives. And look at what they write about you and me and about everybody else. You don't have to be gay to be bashed by these little patsies. They will write about anything except themselves. You see, this is what I noticed about social conservatives. They'll always have a lot of things to say about gays, you, women who abort, and everybody else except them. Oh no, let's not talk about them. They're not going to write articles on WorldNet Daily or on the North website or on the NOM blog or any of that stuff. They're not going to tell you who they are. I'll tell you who they are. These people are nothing but little Hitlers. That's right. I'm going to say it again. Little Hitlers. They're little because they're not the real Hitler, of course. Hitler made a lot of mistakes. And of course, he wasn't that intelligent. He was an idiot. And of course, he had certain views of how his people should behave. In fact, to use the power of the state to mold each individual. And that's what many social conservatives believe. They want to use the government. They want to use the power of the state, the iron fist, to tell you and me, you are immoral. You are the cause of why the institution of marriage is breaking up, even though it's actually socioeconomics, psychology, and other factors that are important to the marriage institution. Financial stability is number one. That's why we have all these problems with a lot of these marriages. But of course, you're not going to see Brian Brown, Peter LaBarbera, Brian Fisher, these family councils and these family groups tell you exactly what's wrong with the average American family. And that is the lack of communication, the lack of love, the lack of trust. You see, there are many families out there that don't even trust each other anymore. There are rifts in their families because of money, because of girls, because of this, because of that. Minuscule little problems that turn out to be big later on, and then they break up the whole family. Divorce, separation, moving out, I'm gone, I'm going to Virginia, screw you, I am screwing around with another woman. That's what's going on with our society. The breakup of the family is because people are selfish. That's why. People like Peter LaBarbera, people like Brian Fisher, who all they care about is their fetish against us, law-abiding gay citizens. They're little Hitlers. Because Hitler never criticized himself. But they're little. They're just little. They're not the real Hitler. Really big. Talking about little ones. The wannabe Hitlers. They're not going to tell you right out, yes, I'm Hitler. Yes, I want the Fourth Reich in America. Yes, I want the government to control your life the way I think is good for you. These people do not deserve 1 second of our attention. Time is gold, my friends. Time is valuable. Time is essential. One thing you can never get back is time. You can get back your ex. You can probably get back most of the things that you lost through this economic depression. But one thing nobody can ever get back, even if you're the most richest man on this planet, is time. And when we waste time on these creepos, these little geeks, these nerds that want to be jocks now, and they feel great, they feel good, they feel like their balls are full of testosterone and juice. Or if you're a woman, your ovaries are full of estrogen, and you have the power to tell me how wrong I am. I don't care about your beliefs. I don't care what you think. I don't criticize fat people. I don't criticize skinny people. I just try to move on with my life, because I have a lot of things to look out for me and for my partner and for everybody in my family and for my community. Those things that divide us can just walk away. But these social conservatives don't view it that way. They want to make sure that you know that they don't like you. Well, why not do the same? We don't like you either. And end of story. We don't need to look at them. We don't need to piss at them. Save your piss for the toilet, because they're not even worth a drop of your urine. These people make me sick. The reason being, we have a lot of problems. We have a lot of problems in our country. We have these crooks in Wall Street and in the government. These robber barons stealing our wealth and our pensions and our stock and the value of our dollar. These robber barons are destroying the fabric of America, the free market, and introducing crony capitalism and corporatism, enslaving us with their debts that are illegal. We have a lot of issues, important, life-threatening, life or death issues. And the best that these creepos, these little Hitlers can come up with: ban gay marriage. This country, if we're run by these little centauros, we're screwed. We are screwed. Well, I hope you enjoyed this Daily Dose. I'm Jose Soto. Visit our site for more intriguing and tantalizing headlines. TheGayReport.net. TheGayReport.net. Take care.